We're one of the first people to get hold of the new Fastrac 4000 in the field, and it's a completely different tractor. Although it replaces the 2000 series and continues with a four-wheel steer chassis, it's completely new from start to finish. Gone is the old Cummins engines, replaced by a Sisu engine made in Finland. The transmission comes from Fendt in Mark Toberdorf, so it's a stepless CVT, no longer the old Eaton type truck type stick shift gearbox. It was stubborn at times, I think it's a polite way of putting it. So it's CVT now, and it's now got intelligent suspension that's self-leveling and puts power to the ground where it's needed, according to JCB. So we're going to find out. We're going to put it in some heavy cultivation work. We've got a 4-metre grubber cultivator on the back, so it's quite a big ask in stubble here. It's greasy on top. We'll just see how well it performs as a cultivations tractor, which traditionally hasn't been the Fastrac's forte. The back end's been redesigned and tidied up. It will have a load tray as previously. There you have demount sprayer or a fertiliser hopper on the back. And the way the suspension works is quite important. It's hydro-pneumatic as before on the back, but also on the front. But it's now double acting, so as a wheel lifts, it puts pressure back down on the ground, meaning that they're all in contact with the ground, in theory. You'll see the cab is completely new. Gone is the old digger-derived cab that was used on the 2000s. The screens now, rather than sloping in, slope out, much more like a combine or forager cab, which apparently deflects heat away and noise. So we'll see what it's like inside. So everything's new in here. We've got a massive seat that shares the same armrest and joystick with the bigger tractors. But all new controls down this side, nicely grouped. Symbols pretty clear to understand. Steering modes, 4-wheel steer, 2-wheel steer, and skull steer? I'm not sure. This is the operator's custom settings, which you can then, because I've selected it, I've got a hotkey that comes up on the computer here. We press that and it takes you in, and you can have delayed steering, you can have true tracking, you can have crab steering. But for now, in the field, we'll keep it in 4-wheel steer, which is very useful on the headlands. And back in the computer screen, we can then select our driving modes. See, I can swing the seat right round. Really good views out the back and still forwards. And it really is supremely comfortable. So at the end, I just hit the white button, stick the tractor in reverse, get myself lined up again, and hit the play button once more. The cultivator drops in the ground, diff lock and 4-wheel drive engage, the tractor revs up, finds the right ratio, and we're going. Completely automatically, nothing to do from my point of view other than steer. Now JCB reckon that the biggest advantage of this is transferring traction to where it's needed in the field, and they very much want to push it as a mainstream tractor that's capable of cultivations and that sort of thing. But the advantage you really notice as a driver is in the field, it's phenomenally smooth. You can drive where you like, across tram lines, whatever. It's the smoothness. It's phenomenal. You can cross tram lines, whatever. Something that's going to pay off for jobs like chasing bales and grain carting. It's just phenomenally smooth. You know, you can travel up to 50k on stubbles, cross tram lines, and not worry. So the big question is, will we buy one? Well, we're told that the pricing is going to come in around the level of equivalent Deeres and Fendt, so like the 724 or the 6210R. This is a phenomenally smooth, comfortable tractor to drive. The cab is just lovely. It is an early pre-series machine, so there are various bits of tidying up that needs to be done. The question is, of course, it's a brand new tractor, but in terms of comfort, and it's proven itself in the field, it's proven itself, and it's got a good track record on the road. Yes, the in-cab computer could be better, but on the whole, it's really impressive.